Work? Yes? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. It's working. It's live. Hello. It's me, Katrina Reese. And I'm concerned now that the sound isn't working. Because it has sound isn't working. It's working. Great. Great. Hi. How are you doing? Been a while, I know. I've been working on myself. Sorry. Let me go to my own channel so I can look at this chat. I have the chat open, y'all, if you're watching at all. I will also pull up my Facebook. I do think that it causes a little delay when this happens. I feel like I say this every time, and I'm sorry. Hey, Mike. Hi. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so I have been like working a lot on my comedy and myself, and if you follow me on Instagram, then you would know that I posted something today that was took a long time for me to get to a point of just being like, yeah, that's it. That's it. You know? I'll read it to you. I didn't post it on Facebook or whatever the other things are because I didn't want to. I think that's the answer that I want to go with. I didn't want to. But now I want to do this, and I'm trying to like build up the structure again in my life, and it's nice. It's nice to feel like, okay, now I get myself, so let me go back to what I was doing that I liked. I don't know if that makes sense, but we'll get to things that make sense. This is what I wrote. La 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 la. I didn't write the la, but it's skipping. Over the last few months, I've been working on the most difficult thing I've had to do in my life. Actually liking myself. Yeah. This may surprise you if you've only known me to be the quirky, seemingly happy person on social media. And if you've seen me from doing... I didn't write this part. This is the part that's different that I'm like going off meandering on. If you saw me perform the times I was on You Are Not Alone with the magnet, then you would know a little bit more of this, just because that really was the first space that I was able to be like, can I say this? And it's okay? Yeah? Whoa. Oh, okay. I don't know if I should get used to that. I like that. I like being able to be myself. It's nice. Anyways, going back. But the reality is, I've been through some really fucked up shit in my life, and which I successfully hid from most people who knew me. And it's taking me most of my life to sort through a lot of it. So whether it's surprising or not, here's me, your emotional friend, ADHD friend, Katrina, aka Cat, aka Pieces, or whatever iteration of that you like to go with. Reese, that girl, I don't know, is a survivor of complex PTSD, which for years presented as depression, anxiety, self-inflicted harm, identity and body image issues, relationship issues, and clinical OCD. Clinical. And that's just to say that trauma sucks. Sucks. Totally sucks, and I didn't deserve any part of the abuse, assault, or emotional neglect that I've lived through in my life. And no one does. No one. If any of this resonates with you, please know you are not alone. And I love you. I really do. I've worked hard to be real about mental health because I see how important it is for people to be able to be their genuine selves in all aspects of their lives, whether it's with your friends, family, work, your personal lives, with your partners, performing, being on stage, being like in this space, right? Because you're watching me right now, like you're a real person. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. There's nothing better than that. I tried, really. I tried not to be. I get away from things so quickly. Oh yeah, and even when there's no one else around, like what I'm doing right now. But there's so many people who continue to suffer in silence like I did for 25 years because they don't feel safe talking, or they feel guilt, shame, feelings of unworthiness, and it's awful to feel like you have to hide in order to be loved. So being able to acknowledge and openly talk about my life experiences with people I love and trust has been important and transformative for me. Don't ask me to spell that. I'm happy to no longer feel the need to be anonymous in my struggles and the pain that I've experienced, and I'm happy to like myself. It's nice. So, if you are someone who has listened to me, I'm truly grateful for your support and patience with me, and I will always be there for you, and I'm not going anywhere. So, that was a thing I wrote today that I am happy that I wrote. I feel really good about it. I feel like, okay, now I can actually, like, talk about real shit. Like, on stage. When I have done, like, stand-up comedy, like, for the most part, I would just be like, I'm just gonna be this character. I'm gonna write these, like, silly jokes, and I want them to be funny and surprising and whatever, like, that. Whatever. But it doesn't, like, it definitely doesn't feel as good just being like, I'm still funny even when I'm talking about, like, crazy shit. So, writing new jokes, I was writing, and then I was like, oh, maybe I'll just, like, stream this. So, here's some jokes I'm trying to write. Tell me if you like any of them. So, hi. My name is Katrina Reese. I am a recovering guitar act. Yes. Trying to be my real self on stage, not hide behind anything. I have a degree in psychology. I've been doing therapy for 10 years. As a patient, let's be clear. Right? And, if you're someone who's suffering from mental health issues, comment below or on the side or wherever you're watching this, or don't. But especially comment if you have a personality disorder. But really, if you're watching this and if you suffer from anything at all, I just want you to know that I'm so glad you're here. Because these other fucking people don't think that they're fucked up. Yikes. Right? It's scary when people don't realize, like, you got some problems. Gotta undo that. Peer inside. Hey, That's fucked up. Maybe I should clean it out. Or maybe I'll close it back up and let it rot more and more forever. No. I didn't write any of that. This is very interesting for me to do this right now. Click, 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 click. Banana phone. There we go. So, what else? I'm not married. I think if I were to ever get married, I would, my something blue would be my anxiety medication. Yeah. Well, the Z team. Yep. Zoloft team. I made a cheer for us. Zoloft. It's kind of like oorah, but better. Now, am I saying that so that Marines will confront me in their perfect outfits? I said outfit. I meant to say uniform. In their perfect uniforms. This is a thing. You're watching it happen. I'm gonna do the joke again. Now, am I saying that because I want Marines to confront me in their perfect uniforms? How do I say this? Yeah. Duh? I think it's duh. Yeah. I went to Catholic school. Nothing like a uniform. Sorry. I'm really grateful to be here. I didn't think that I would make it this far in my life, honestly, which I feel a little behind because of that. I'm 33 years old. Surprise! Oh my god, Katrina, how do you stay so young? I watch a lot of cartoons. Okay. And I am a very emotional person, and I use all my facial expressions and all of my emotional expression. So I'm exercising my face. That's right. People get worry lines because they worry. I don't watch the news. The news watches me. That's not true. But wouldn't it be crazy, though, if they did one day? Like, they took that and then they played it, I don't know why this means TV in my head. But maybe I should think about why I think this means TV. Like, I gotta focus. This is what I want. That's... Oh, that's so... Ooh. Psychology. That'd be dope, but that would seriously be so crazy, though, because, like, that means I'm just psychic. Or, like, go bananas. Like, go fully bananas, and they're like, you should have seen it coming from this. Where was I? Oh, yeah. This is funny. It's so funny because it's so stupid. I'm performing for myself right now. Well, it's fun. I think I've been watching too much Bo Burnham, maybe. No, but this is what I do. I like this. I like talking to you like this. Because I can actually, focus on what's going on in my brain versus what's going on in someone else's brain. But that's not to say that I don't enjoy talking to other people. I love talking. Love talking to people. Used to be like, I don't like talking. Like, I don't like talking on the phone. I don't like talking. I can't talk to people. This is all symptomatic. And it will become different someday. I know, past Katrina. I know because I am you.
Really?
Yes. Now, let us join forces.
This isn't where I thought you were going with this bit, Katrina.
I know, but I enjoy doing this voice right now. I'm improving with myself.
Nobody asked for this at all.
I don't care what other people ask of me as long as I ask of myself.
You're grabbing at straws.
I know.
Do we have any ice cream?
Oh crap. I'm really sorry. I totally forgot to get the ice cream. I'm so sorry. How can you forget? How can you forget? That's what I need in order to be happy! I'm having so much fun right now. I worry that this is all a simulation. I really do. Like, that I'm in the Matrix. My thoughts go to places like, well, if computers basically, boil down to ones and zeros, and that's how people judge people, right? Is like, you're number one or you're zero. You're zero. Doesn't that concern anyone? Like, we become our parents. What's the computer's parents? Computer's parents is we. Right? Do we want to teach computers that people are ones or zeros? 'Cause that's how we're doing. Right? Doesn't that concern you? Like, this is not a joke at all, actually, this part. This is just an exploration. Isn't all of this an exploration, Katrina? Yeah. Yeah. Do I need to do another gesture like this? Yeah. Yeah. Rule of threes? Yes, God. Yes. God. What are you talking about? I don't know anymore. How many versions of herself is she talking to right now? I think we're up to 7. I think there's 7. Because there was like, the like evil one. Yeah, and then there was like the little girl talking to evil. Yeah, and then there was like us. Yes, there's us. Yes, right. Then there's the one that started it. Who's going to have to answer to this when she's done. Oh. That's some shit that she just dug herself into. Yeah. She's digging herself into a deeper hole. Why? 'Cause she doesn't know what to expect and likes to push the envelope. But why? Because she didn't get enough attention as a child, positive way. That's not just it, is it? No. But it's Occam's razor. Oh my god, I love Occam's razor. Yes! The simplest explanation is usually the best! I worry that we're in a simulation. And I told that to a friend recently. I was like, I'm pretty sure that all this is fake. This is some like Truman Show stuff that and she was like, yeah, probably, but I'm still gonna do the same shit I always do. I was like, Yeah, I guess so. What? Like, that's like a lot, you know. Um, I know I look young, I act young. I got diagnosed with ADHD this year at 33 in a pandemic. A child's disorder. Great. I told my friends and family, they were like, yeah. Nobody told me, okay? They were like, you got brown hair, you're short, you got ADHD. Like, how'd you not notice that? I was like, I wasn't paying attention? Yeah, you know? One friend was like, did you get diagnosed with ADHD so you could get an Adderall prescription? Bitch, I barely remember to fill my Adderall prescription, okay? Please. Please. Don't think higher of me than I need to be thought of. Please. Yeah, but I should have probably known that I had ADHD like much longer time ago. You know, I was driving once and I saw this billboard. It was like, hang up and drive. It can wait. Distracted driving is deadly driving. This ad is brought to you by the National Coalition of... And then I crashed. Because I was too busy reading. What other jokes do I have? That's what I was working on. When I was like, why don't I just do this on camera? Like, why don't I just do what I used to do? Like, I fucking love doing that. This joke I'm not gonna do right now. That's a fun one. I don't know why. Sometimes I write notes into my phone, and I'm like, is that something that I need to do? Is that something I have to remind someone about? Or is it something that I wanted to joke about? Or all of those? Or not all of those, but more than one of them. This one just says grocery shopping. Doesn't say anything else, and I haven't gone grocery shopping. I wrote this on Wednesday at 10:28 p.m. Probably a bit. I hate Peter Pan. I hate grocery shopping because I'll walk into a store and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much delicious stuff here. There's so many things I could choose from. What am I gonna choose? What if I forget something? Do I have an ingredient that I would need for a recipe that I'm thinking of now that I want to start to get ingredients for? Do I have salt at home? Do I have any salt at home? I guess what else do I need? What do I own? I don't know why I'm here anymore. I gotta go. These honeydew look delicious, and I hate them. I hate honeydew and cantaloupe. I don't like them. I just have never had a good one. I think there was one time I had honeydew. And it was like in a bread. I think it was like baked into a bread somehow. Or maybe it was a glaze, like a honeydew. A honeydew glaze sounds so good. I love food. I love food. Food. Oh yeah. Grocery shopping. What do I have? I have pineapple, peanut butter, and 3 kinds of cereal. One is honeycomb. The other is Cocoa Puffs. And the other... And I think I need to go to sleep. The other is Trix cereal. And I forget when they went... So Trix cereal was like fruit shapes. And then they moved to just like round shapes, like just spheres. But then they went back to fruit shapes. Unless I'm completely wrong about that. Was Trix with an X. Cereal, always round balls. Okay. When Trix was introduced in the mid-50s, the cereal was shaped as tiny balls. Trix remained round until... We're going to read this. mentalfloss.com. When Trix remained around and round? Thank you for watching Pieces Podcast. I'm reading right now. I've gotten away from the stand-up. Now I'm learning about what's in my apartment. 11 colorful facts. Colorful facts you might know about Trix cereal. By Suzanne Raga. Published on mentalfloss.com, January 24th, 2016. Trix cereal is made of colorful pieces of corn puffs. Manufactured by General Mills, Trix has been around since the mid-50s. 1950s. Make sure you get that right. Although Trix's iconic rabbit mascot has morphed in appearance over the decades, the Trix rabbit still appears on the cereal boxes and stars in the commercials. Check out these 11 vibrant facts about Trix. Number 1. The original box of Trix had only 3 flavors and a flamingo mascot. Oh, that's kind of cute. That makes more sense for a flamingo to be around tropical fruit! General Mills launched Trix in 1954 as an offshoot of its cereal Kix. No. What? No way. Trix was a spin-off. Kix went to Trix, and my mind is nixed. Aimed toward children, Trix was a sweetened corn puff cereal that had 3 flavors: raspberry red, lemony yellow, and orangey orange. Here's a big bowl of fire. Rather than a rabbit mascot, a flamingo flanked the cereal box. The earliest commercials didn't have any mascot at all, just a little jingle and an excited boy espousing about some Trix. We're gonna listen to this. Hold on. Desktop audio. Pop-up video. Pop-up video. Just gonna play the audio of it.
From the biggest to the littlest shaver, everyone loves the fruit.
I hope that this is fun for you to listen to.
Flavor of Trix, the fruit flavor cereal. T-R-I-X.
I got headphones.
Some Trix. Trix, the fruit flavor cereal, makes an exciting breakfast treat. Fruit flavor and bright fruit
Maybe I
colors.
should do this. I should, like,
Raspberry red,
play
orange,
more
lemon yellow.
commercials
No
when I
extra
want
sugar
to
needed. Just add milk because Trix are sugar-coated.
go get some ice cream.
Some Tricks. It's got what I like. Fruit flavor and fruit colors. Tricks are fun.
And Trix are fun to eat as snacks right out of the box.
Some Tricks. So crunchy and fresh.
Some tricks. Some tricks. Some tricks.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Whoa. Sorry. I forgot. I'm also streaming. Sorry about that. Potentially sensory overload. Really sorry about that. Somebody who is very sensitive to sound, it gets very bothered when things don't sound right. Sorry. Let's go back to learning about Trix. Number 2, but more flavors, colors, and designs were eventually added. Expanding upon the original red, yellow, and orange colors, General Mills made Trix more vibrant with the addition of grapey purple in 1984, lime green in 1991, wild berry blue in 1998, and I remember when wild berry blue came out, all the kids had to get this shirt. Okay, like, if you didn't get Trix with the new cereal in it, like, you haven't tried the wild berry blue? Have you not seen the commercial? It's got 2 colors in it, okay? It's got red and blue in it, okay? It's the best flavor. Wild berry blue, yeah, okay, obviously you don't know what being on the cutting edge of pop culture is. Go. And watermelon in 1999. Again. Such a delicious. In the 2000s, and then at that point, because there was like 2 in a row, right? There was like, oh my gosh, they added another flavor! What's next year? It's kind of like you get a following of like, I wonder what's next season's flavor. But that's it. They didn't. In the 2000s, Trix introduced color swirls like raspberry orange and wild berry red. Wait. Wild berry blue Trix. Didn't it have red in the middle? Yes. It's like, I get concerned when I think that my memory is wrong. I get so concerned. Well, that's right, they had the swirly ones. Thank you for watching Pieces Podcast. I'm learning about Trix cereal. You're watching it. General Mills discontinued the swirls in 2014 because children and focus groups pervert the taste of the solid colored cereal. The Trix Rabbit, original slogan hasn't changed. Silly Rabbit. The rabbit has become one of the most recognized cereal mascots of all time. La 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 la. Trix are for kids. Trix has, here's number 5. Trix has changed its shape from balls to fruit-shaped and then back to balls. But the one I have is fruit-shaped. In 2006, it went, some cereal fans were disappointed by the change, but General Mills offered no official explanation. And I remember that too, because I feel like I remember. Now I'm in a therapist chair. I feel like I remember in one of my prank calls, because I loved pranking people in college and after college, and I still like pranking people. I still like fucking with people a little bit. One of the tricks I did was about Trix, and I called the customer service line, and I asked them, and no one ever got back to me. I wonder if it means anything. Maybe I have disturbed something by inquiring into the shape of Trix. And then they put me on a list, and they said we must make sure she will never be able to play the game. I never drink this wine. I just like the swirl of it. So mystifying. More. What? More rabbit cartoons. They're going through more this person's going through more rabbit stuff. I can respect that. Trix Rabbit even appeared in a Got Milk ad. American kids voted to finally let the Trix Rabbit have that coveted bowl of cereal. That's cute. In 1976 and 1980, General Mills ran campaigns allowing kids to vote whether or not the Trix Rabbit should finally get the bowl of Trix he so desired. Almost everyone voted to let the rabbit get his cereal. There are children who wrote to General Mills saying, don't give the rabbit cereal. For the love of things that are good, don't let the rabbit have that cereal. You know why? 'Cause I can't have that cereal. Or, I hate rabbits. I hate rabbits. I hate seeing this rabbit trying to steal these children's cereal bowls and like eat their food. You know what it's like having someone take your food from you? It's just wrong, rabbit! Go eat some freaking grass! I would love to read some of those letters. I think I would have been one of those children. Yeah. A Fresh Prince of Bel-Air episode had a philosophical moment revolving around Trix. He illustrates his point with an unexpected reference to the Trix Rabbit. Into number 10 out of 11, which is like, don't make your list 11. Don't do that. I have crazy OCD. Can't accept that it's a list with 11 things on it. You want to know what number 11 is? Trix recently held an open casting call for new rabbit models. Honorary Trix Rabbit. The winning rabbits got their photos on limited edition Trix boxes. Let's go down this rabbit hole. Oh, that's a cute one. That's a cute one. I'm looking at rabbits now. The search for the real Trix Rabbit. Oh, look at these bunnies. These are cute bunnies. What? No. Hold on. When was this? 2006? I think it's 2013. Hold on. So this says 2015? What? One second. This ad was made in 2015? Oh my god. Not even gonna talk about it. You're gonna have to find out that weirdness. Anywho, thanks for watching this struggle. I feel really good. I feel very happy to tomorrow's another new day. And I'm also really happy to know that I can do shadow puppets. And then immediately I start to do a rabbit. And this is definitely a problem for me because this means that I am in the Matrix, right? I was just talking about rabbits, just talking about Trick Cereal. I didn't intend to talk about Trick Cereal. I feel tricked into this moment. And I do realize I am continuing to talk with my hand as a puppet. I realize that I can't stop doing it because I don't know what would happen if I stopped. Wait, isn't that crazy though? Oh my god. I didn't purposefully put my hand like that. That it's like, it's got licks. I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out, man! I'm freaking out, man! I'm okay. This is so funny to me.
Okay, I love you,